enter once. So your prompt has come back, right? Now you want to start the graphic user interface again. So when it starts again, it will now start in a split version. You don't have to restart all of Grass for that. So here you will first type g.gui, which means a Grass generic command. Essentially this means start up the graphic user interface, right? So when you have said g.gui, when you enter, and then now look, what has happened is you can just click OK to this, no problem. Now what has happened is, if you see what has happened, this whole thing has become big. This is just the, that layer console. So resize it, make it a small box. Just resize it like you resize any window, yeah? And put it on one side. You can also decrease its height. This is now your monitor, and this is now your graphs, right? So when you will, this just requires practice like anything else. Mostly when you do deep analysis or programming or anything, calculations, this and that, it's always nicer to have these multiple monitors and multiple terminals open, because you will also use many terminals often. You will use 4 or 5 terminals together. So you can't have one thing cover the whole screen. It's a barrier. And so now this one you can minimize. This is your file explorer thing. You can minimize it and move on the side, right? So now you have this, and also a little bit your terminal, so you have both. You can resize them as you please, right? So has everybody been able to do this? And so now what you can do is, like passing the parcel or whatever, take off your thing and pass it maybe to Akib. कैसे ले जाओ ये तो चलो एक ठीक बात है कि ये तार आखिर तक माजिद तक तो पहुंच जाएगा. कॉल ग्रास डेटा जो सी ड्राइव में था, ठीक है. अब उसमें हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे. उसमें कोई हम फाइल एक्सप्लोरर में कोई हम फाइल कॉपी करके उसमें डाल नहीं सकते. इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक एक ग्रास को एक रूम चाहिए जिसपे वो अपना संभालेगा. वो रूम हमें देना है, हमें बस वो रूम रेंट कर देना है. उसमें अब हम अपना सामान नहीं डाल सकते. उसमें ग्रास ही डालेगा. It just needs that allocated space. That does not mean कि ग्रास खुद वहाँ पे इंस्टॉल है. Grass is installed when Grass is installed. Grass just needs a folder which it would use for doing its data processing and things like that. And जो भी layer यहाँ दिख रहा होगा वो वहाँ पे भी. अब जैसे यहाँ पे 2026 के एक्चुअली हमने ये इंपोर्ट किए थे, है ना? तो 2, 3, 4, 5 और बाकी भी है शायद, है ना? 2026 के तो है भी. तो आज वाले जो है उसको हम स्टोर करके रख देंगे, उसको बाद में यूज़ करेंगे. I was forgetting whether you already have the 2026 ones or not. If you don't have it, we'll use the 2021 जो आज में, so no problem. तो अब इसके अब ये उड़ीसा जो लोकेशन है, location means within this Grass data, Grass will create his own subfolder. Or the subfolder will be based on the coordinate reference system. It's almost like I've given a name, Orissa, put the name of the folder Orissa, and he will, just usne pucha tha, what coordinate reference system? So we said UTM-45N, and he said, okay, everything inside this will be maps of UTM-45N and of this kind of area. And that's it. Now within that, Grass will further create different subfolders where the actual layers will be stored. There can be as many folders. One subfolder is called permanent, which is always created because permanent is a map set which is accessible to all other map sets. Initially when you hear it will not become clear, which is the same for us. When you start using, everything becomes clear by use and practice. Now, so far, let's have only one map set, which is the permanent main map set. And in this map set, we have imported some layers. Because in Grass, we have to import the layer, and then Grass does its own processing in its own system. I think we have the layer 6 also, 6 and 7 also somewhere. 6 and 7 also you have? Because last time you could not download all, no? You were trying to download, but you could not download all. Okay, let's try again. So let's do something which is always nice to do. Delete all your files. So then you lose everything and then you bring it back again. So most of the time our main fear is what? Oh, we'll lose our material, right? So whatever you are scared of, you should do it 5-6 times anyway, then there's nothing to be scared of it. So you will realize that you may lose your data now and then. Mostly, it's not a huge problem. You know, if you know what to do and how to do. Most of the time, what is the fear of losing the material? You feel, oh, I have to do it again. But if majority of the legwork is done by a computer anyway, then it doesn't matter. You know, you lost a file, you bring back that file again and you issue the instructions to your computer that do this. Some amount you will have to do, but majority, it's not a problem. So what we'll do now is, we will learn how to erase or delete these files from them. But before that, what we'll do is, go to your file explorer. उसमें अब ये ग्रास डेटा है, देखो इसके C ड्राइव में ग्रास डेटा है, so जो हमें ग्रास में दिख रहा है वो यहाँ पे है. Double click on this Orisa. So you will see there is a folder called permanent. Double click on this permanent. Now you will see there are different kinds of things. A lot of text files are there. So let's check what these are. Double click on this text file, proj info. Notepad. So look, it's a text file with information that the projection is UTM. Projection is the same as coordinate reference system. It's UTM zone 45N, this and that. Okay, close it. All the details are there. These kind of things generally in ArcGIS, QGIS you can't see so clearly, but in powerful software you will always be able to see. Click on proj units, double click. Notepad again, and say, don't say, okay. So units are meters. So if you have anything that you wonder about, you know, oh, how many units, what are the units here, what is the unit? You can find out from GRASS also, you can check from here on. You cannot bring anything into this using Windows File Explorer, but of course you can see what GRASS has put into it. GRASS has put all these things because we did not put anything into it. We just made the folder. Uske baad GRASS ne sab dala. Then close it. These ones will tell you what is the size of the window, what are the coordinates, limits, this and that, everything will be there. Now click on cell. See, your layer names are here. This is the list of your raster layers. If you had vector files, there would also be a vector folder. But see, is there any extension in these? There's no extension. There's no .tif. There is no image extension. Vector mein there will be no shape. This is a GRASS's own. That's how those files are. Even GeoTIFF and all are like that. I don't know, try double click and open this. Because this is also a file. A map to the computer is just a file. Notepad SQL. खोल ही नहीं पाएगा. Yeah, crash कर जाएगा. Because it's trying to, and even if it opens, it will have some gibberish will be written. It's like actually machine language. It's so, close it up. गया तुम्हारा, खत्म हो. अब ये नहीं खोलता. Obviously, because it's trying to open. But if you see, उसको minimize कर दो यार. चलो, thank God, हिम्मत तो गया. So, and then you will have all other kinds of things. These are here. Now, minimize this window. Now we want to delete all these, and we will do everything using command. It's always nicer. You can issue the commands, click on the console here. You can issue the commands here on the console. Many commands, or most, it's the same also here. You can issue the same commands here, right? It will have the same effect. So now, give a command called g.remove. Don't worry about typing down all the commands. It's much nicer to learn how to, because your notebooks you will not be able to see anyway. वो notebook देख के घर जाके notebook से फिर ग्रास खोल के वो, that's too much to expect. So by habit we write in notebook, but writing in notebook is not very useful. What you should learn rather is you should have the internet open on the side in your phone or here. Anytime you need to know, you can just ask on the internet itself. Command to delete files, to remove files in GraphJS. So, and then by practice you will get it anyway. So if you have to write down anything, just write down the name of the command, g.remove. That you can write down. How to run g.remove, you can find out any time from Grass itself. We'll see later. So now what we'll do is g.remove, and now we have to say what type of file we want to remove. So these files are raster files, right? So type raster. You don't even have to write type is equal to raster. You will understand. G.remove means it's a command to remove files. Space raster, then space. Now we want to remove all the files, right? So we don't have to give name. We can write pattern, P-A-T-T-E-R-N, pattern is equal to, no space, just is equal to straight. And now you will put double apostrophe comma, asterisk, asterisk, the star, asterisk sign. जो वो तारा जैसा होता है जो मल्टीप्लाई के लिए यूज करते हैं, asterisk, double apostrophe comma, asterisk, नहीं, पहले double apostrophe comma, then asterisk, then double apostrophe comma again. Because you're giving a name, so the name are characters, so they are generally enclosed within double inverted comma all the time. So this command basically means remove raster files. Pattern asterisk means or remove everything, right? And now click enter and see what happens. So he says nothing removed. Errors are always information, right? क्या हुआ?
Error.
हाँ यही वाला error है, ये अलग error है.
उसके बाद स्पेस नहीं आ पा रही. मतलब रिमूव और रास्टर के बीच में स्पेस नहीं आ पा रहा.
अच्छा. Maybe trying to get, I don't know why, dot remove. I don't know. पर उसके बाद आया था.
हाँ उसके बाद आया था.
ये तुम्हारा विंडोज में चल रहा है किसमें चल
हाँ
रहा है?
विंडोज में चल रहा है.
उसके कुछ इधर है and open. And now you have this here. So no need to work anymore on this. Let it stay. Now go to this. Right click. Create new location. And now put in this name Odisha. For others you can just see and revise it again. It's good practice. Now go to next. And now it says select CRS either from an existing file or from, but we know CRS is UTM-45N. So you can say select CRS from the list, so press next. Now here we will search for our thing. So type UTM, okay, then space, zone, space, क्योंकि यहाँ पे वैसे ही लिखा हुआ है ना, so it will help it search it. 45N. Okay, so now you have many 45Ns. We'll use this one, 32645. WGS 84. So these are, initially we'll just do, later we'll know what WGS for this and that. Then next. So he says, this I'm doing, say okay. And now he says I've created all this. So you say finish. Current this is this, current location is Orissa, current map set is permanent. That's it. Now, okay. So you hold it right here. ठीक है, अभी ये clear हो, ठीक है. तुम्हारा G dot remove उसमें चला, कमांड लाइन में अभी चलाएंगे. आया नहीं, क्या आया, क्या दिखाया? जब कमांड रन किया कोई उसने बताया कुछ इसमें? तो उसमें नहीं आएगा. इसको तो पहले छोटा कर दो, उस विंडो को ही छोटा कर दो. ठीक है. So now pass the wire to who? Pass it to Ishrat. उत्कर्ष काफी कॉन्फिडेंटली मुस्कुरा रहा है, तो अभी उसके पे डालने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. Later at a more advanced stage. Okay, so go to data. Okay, so there is something like bidding SRTM. What is this?
सर वो कुछ और ट्राई कर रही थी घर पे.
तो try करने के लिए क्या? ठीक है, let it stay. Now you have another location here. So now let's say we want to remove these ones. ठीक है? So first we have to ensure that in which map set or which location are we currently. So let's say it's unclear to us. So go to console and type g.mapset. G.mapset space -p dash p. I think this means mapset, print the mapset, print the details of the mapset. Press enter. So he says, okay, I am in permanent mapset, and it's okay. It's like, but you're still not sure which files are there in it. So now you type g.list, list all the files. G.list space all ALL. Enter. So this does not contain anything, which means go back to data. Probably you are in the permanent folder of this one, not in this one. Because if you were in the permanent map set of this one, it would have shown these layers. So click on this permanent, right click, and says switch map set, means make this the current map set. Work here. There is no way of like reading a book and learning, or there are too many commands. So you will learn only by doing. Every time you get stuck, you will learn what is that thing. After some time, you will just learn, I'm getting stuck, so where should I look? All the answers are there on the internet somewhere. So now go to console and press the up arrow. Again up arrow, okay, these commands are not there. So go down, remove, delete this. Now do g.list space all. Enter. So now look, he's showing that all the files are these. Right now we have only raster files, so it's showing everything. So now we want to delete all this. Then we want to add again, just for fun. So g.remove. And raster, very good. Pattern, no space. It's good, very good. Equal to double inverted comma, this double inverted comma, and enter. You do it on the command line. Command line delete कर दिया? नहीं किया क्योंकि इस कमांड से वो डिलीट हो नहीं सकता. Look what the screen is saying now. So है ना, अभी वायर तुम्हारे पास आएगा. So so now what we are seeing is, look, what we are seeing here is warning, nothing removed. You must use the force flag. So you're like, okay. Sometimes what extra needs to be done, he will tell you. So this is to prevent accidental deletion. If you don't put the force flag, he will show you what you want to delete. And then he will say, oh, you didn't put, but if you're sure I want to delete all this, then you can put the force flag, which is -F. Order of the arguments in the command do not matter. So press up arrow, you will go back to the previous command. So force, चाहे तुम आगे लगाओ, पीछे लगाओ, only g.remove has to be in the beginning. Yeah, space and minus F, and then enter. Now he's deleted everything. If you do g.list space all now, it will show you empty. So now pass the wire to Anisa. So, I think this is a fine way. This way, in 2-3 sessions, you will get adequate presentation practice also. Anytime you will be ready, somebody, because I mean, of course, for jury and all, we have to make presentation. But normally in my work, I never make presentations. Somebody, the government or client wants to see, I will show them directly from this. क्यों उसको फिर present PowerPoint में कुछ analysis दिखा नहीं सकते. So it has to be best shown from the software itself. हाँ, तो ये very nice view ये केरला. तो हाँ ठीक है, इन सब का तो मैप सब बनाते हैं. Reality should never be forgotten कि ये actually ऐसा दिखता है. Now go to your, ये terminal इसको खोलो, ये है यहाँ. तुम्हारा यही हैंग हो गया है, कंप्यूटर हैंग हो गया, या वो शायद में भी दब गया बेचारा. तो जनरली जब तुम्हारा वो चल रहा है ना, यू शुड क्लोज ऑल अदर, जैसे ये व्हाट्सएप सब बंद कर दो. व्हाट्सएप, टीम्स, ये सब बंद है कि ये चल रहे हैं? अच्छा, जैसे आई करो नाउ, ये यहाँ पे ये तो ऑल टैप करके आ जाएगा. जस्ट डू ऑल टैप. तो तुम्हारा डिस्प्ले वो होगा फिर. Okay, that's just a display issue. You will have to split your screen. Go back to Tabish. Tashif, तुम अपने उसमें. Tabish, sorry. Because he's on Linux. So you remember last time when we had imported the file, of course, one by one. You have to import it. So. So इसमें you do something. इसको और थोड़ा छोटा कर दो. Make it a bit narrower. Okay. Put it on the side and open another terminal. Oh, this is a fresh terminal. You have grass terminal behind. It's okay. इसी पे जाओ. And navigate to where you have your Landsat. So you will do CD space Landsat, I think. Is it in desktop? Okay. Then again, wherever. Is it in a folder or it's directly there? Just do ls. If you have any doubts, you can always do ls to see what files and folders are there. So you have Studio in it, other things in it. Maybe it's somewhere else. It's okay. Take your time. Finding it is also good practice. Grass data, all. So let's do something. Type this. Find. FIND space dot. They're just dot. No, not so easy. Also space. Space. Dash type. Minus type. Space F, space dash I name, space double inverted comma, asterisk. What was there? LSAT was there somewhere. LSAT. Just type LSAT, asterisk, double inverted comma closed, and just enter. Maybe you put 2 spaces here. Isn't it? I don't know. Generally, okay. Generally, he should be able to. Generally, he finds directly because it's in a zip. That's where the okay. It's in the, maybe it's written as Landsat. I don't know. You have to see where they are. So anyway, you can give. But check maybe because let's see in your computer only where it is. See where it is because you have these files somewhere. So use your file explorer also. You can find where they are. Unzip भी किया होगा क्योंकि unzip करके ही तो import किया था. ग्रास में
ये
अच्छा, इसमें किया ही नहीं।
जो आपने वो वाली फाइल्स भेजी ना 800
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ।
वो वाली फाइल्स
अच्छा अच्छा, उसको अभी अनजिप, वो अभी अनजिप नहीं हुआ होगा, है ना? तो ओके, सो आई डोंट नो, मे बी जस्ट डू, आई थिंक द कमांड इज अनजिप, जस्ट डू अनजिप dash r, just space, or just do unzip and the name of the file, just unzip Landsat and tab, just do tab, press tab,
सर वो उस फोल्डर में जाके होगा ना
folder में जाके होगा, हाँ। So just type desktop, tab, studio, tab, and then enter. Landsat is a zip, it's a file. Now do unzip and land, inflating. So do ls